All right, Coach Lyberger, senior night, Olentangy. Here it is, COVID year 2021, 2020 season, but we really didn't get much start until 2021. What's this season been like for you?
It's been challenging with everything going on. I mean, the main part about it is, you know, for me, we can't get the lifts and the runs and all that stuff in that we've always got in the past for the conditioning and focus on wrestling while we're upstairs. Now we got to get everything together. Plus, you can't isolate your varsity with your other kids. They're all together as one group. And I think that makes a little difference, and you got to make some more adaptations on things and adapt to what's going on, and because you don't want to lose those younger kids because you're pushing them too hard, you know. So it's sort of a catch-22, and I guess we're all figuring it out.
I guess one thing that
it out, I guess.
Yeah. One thing that's good about it is everybody's kind of in the same boat, trying to figure it out as you go.
Right.
It's a bit of a level playing field when it comes to that. So what's the mentality like in the room in a year like this?
I think our mentality. I think the mentality room is going to be based on the leadership you have, and I think it took a while for us to get that leadership to start being active in our room. You know, so I think that's a problem that we as a coaching staff. You know, that's our job to get it working, and I think we got to really work hard on that and get that taken care of. We're doing things to try to do that and make it more productive, but I think that makes a huge difference. I think the COVID has an issue, but you can't blame it on the COVID. I think you got to blame it on the leadership, which comes back to us as coaches. Have got to promote that and make sure that that's happening in the room.
So ramping up now to sectionals. What do you have between now and sectionals?
I think we have a dual and another. We're not allowed to do anything more than quad. So I think we have a dual next week, and then we have another dual on the weekend, and then I think we have a dual and another try after that. So,
and no individual tournaments this season, right?
No individual tournaments.
And we mentioned off camera that, you know, you got some holes in your lineup, so it's been a little rough as far as a dual team goes, right, to maybe see some of the victories and get some of the momentum going for the team. How do they take it as a team when you get into an environment where you have holes? There's nothing you can do about a 6-point forfeit.
Right. Well, I try to approach it from the fact that everybody has to do their best, look at their self in the mirror, and make sure that they're doing their best. And that's all we, you know, that thing, the man in the mirror, we just gave that to him yesterday. You know, if you can look in the mirror and say you've done your best, that's all we can ask. So we try to do it as an individual thing, but yet a team, we need to support each other and be there for each other. But yet, you know, if we're giving up 7, 8 weights, then you got to go out and do your best. Everybody has to do their best. But we're a team effort. You got to be there for everybody else too. So.
All right, so trying to get into peak season here, going into sectionals. Obviously, state tournament's going to look a little bit different. All indications are all divisions are going to be separate, right, in different locations. So as coaching staff, maybe behind the doors, behind the scenes, how are you guys game planning for just the difference in atmosphere, the difference in everything that you've gone through? Is it just, hey, we're going to take it one day at a time, or is it, you know, you kind of have a plan going into stuff like that?
Well, with us, I mean, I hate to say this to be mean, but we don't have, from what I've heard, everything's going to be divided into lower weights and upper weights. And if that's the case, we don't really have any upper weights. We only have 2 guys to worry about. So we're going to be, for us, it's going to be more like in the past where all the lower weights are together and we're there with them. We're not going to have that luxury of a ton of upper weights to deal with, you know. So we have a heavyweight in a 60 and a 52 maybe, and that'll be it. So we don't have to worry about that as much. I mean, I think it'll be a difference on how you get there. You know, you're gonna have to worry about transportation. You can't do a bus and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's something that we'll have to think about when we know where we're going, and all that's supposed to be found out on Sunday. So.
All right, so last but not least, not to put you on the spot or anything, but rumors are always swirling about how long your career is going to last. I always tell people you just hit the reset button every year. You got anything to say towards that? Are you still on the reset? Are you in a pause? How are you feeling about your career and everything you've done so far?
I mean, I don't know. It's a family decision, I guess. I don't have an answer to it. I don't want to stop on a bad note, you know, but it's it's a family decision, I guess. So I just reset every year, reevaluate what's going on, and take it from there, I guess.
Fair enough. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck to you.
Thanks.